teriyaki recipe. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you know it makes everything better. The right tunes not only get your toes tapping, but also transform the whole experience into a heart-pumping party. It's like the performance sent out a personal invitation to the audience to join in on the fun. Who wouldn't want to be part of that shindig? Now, speaking of fun, have you ever noticed how some phrases just stick in your brain like gum under a school desk? Phrases like "jack it up" are perfect examples. They're catchy, and you can practically hear your neighbor humming along. These little earworms turn the audience into a group of enthusiastic karaoke stars, encouraging everyone to sing along like they're auditioning for the next talent show, whether they have the voice of a songbird or, well, a goose.
Llegando a San Salvador, se puso a bailar, bailando la cumbia. Ay, 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 se voy.
You know, when it comes to happiness, it's like a favorite song we just can't help but play on repeat. The more we express it, the more it sticks around like that one family member who just won't leave after Thanksgiving dinner. Seriously, sending out those happy vibes not only brightens our day, but also helps build our resilience, making us as tough as a $2 steak. So, remember folks, keep those smiles coming and let happiness be your favorite jam. Now, let's chat about the phrase, "You are the key in your dreams." It's like being handed a shiny key to a treasure chest, except this treasure is probably filled with pizza or unicorns. This simple statement reminds us that we hold the magic wand to our own fairy tales. Once we realize our potential, it's like flipping the switch on a light bulb. Suddenly, we can see the path to our goals. So, grab that key and let's unlock some dreams together. And speaking of dreams, let's not forget the heartfelt message. We are the home. It's like a warm, fuzzy blanket on a chilly day, so comforting and filled with love. This statement really highlights how important our connections are. After all, who doesn't love a good family hug or a well-timed high five? When we create strong bonds, we're not just nurturing our happiness, we're also building a supportive community for all those wild and wonderful dreams to thrive. So, let's keep the love flowing and make our home a happy one. Let's dive into the magical world of gratitude. You see, the importance of gratitude in personal relationships is like the secret sauce in a family recipe. It's what makes everything taste just right. A simple thank you can work wonders, enhancing bonds between individuals tighter than your Aunt Edna's famous meatloaf. So, remember folks, cultivating a habit of thanking others isn't just polite, it's like giving a big virtual hug that fosters goodwill all around. Now, speaking of gratitude, let's paint some fun scenarios. Picture this. A kid thanks their mom for the best peanut butter and jelly sandwich ever. Boom. That simple acknowledgement can brighten her day and even inspire her to add extra jelly next time. The video shows that whether you're in a formal boardroom, casually sipping lemonade in the backyard, or trying to convince the dog to behave, expressing gratitude can deepen connections. Who knew being thankful could be the ultimate relationship hack? And here's a fun fact. The more you say thank you, the more you unleash its power. It's like a superpower that lifts your spirits and spreads joy faster than a kid running for the cookie jar. Frequent expressions of gratitude aren't just good manners. They can positively impact your mental well-being. So, the next time you feel down, just remember, gratitude can lead you to a more fulfilling life, or at least to a second helping of dessert at dinner. Let's set the stage, shall we? Picture this. The right time, the right place, and an ensemble of characters ready to interact. It's like a sitcom where context is the laugh track. You see, understanding the setting can really spice up those social dynamics, like adding a pinch of salt to your mom's famous stew. Trust me, it makes a world of difference. Now, our curious speaker just wants to see how people are reacting. You know, it's like trying to catch a glimpse of Aunt Linda's face after she takes a bite of your new casserole. Priceless. This longing for engagement and connection is like the need for Wi-Fi in a remote cabin. It's a universal theme. We just can't resist social interaction. Our speaker notices that people are looking their way. But don't fret, it's not that creepy. I'm judging you kind of look. No, this is more like when your grandma watches you eat at Thanksgiving. It's a supportive observation. This highlights the power of looking out for one another in a positive light, like a family cheering on the kid who finally tries broccoli. Now let's talk about that pesky click that keeps getting mentioned. It's not in the middle, which could mean our friend is dealing with a technical glitch, like when your computer decides to update right before the big family Zoom call. This little malfunction might make some folks a bit anxious, especially when it concerns the beloved family car. Safety first, everyone. And then there are the police, casually strolling around like they own the place. Their presence raises the tension in the air, kind of like when dad walks into the kitchen while you're trying to sneak a cookie. It's a good reminder for everyone to play by the rules, just like we all know that proper traffic signals are the real MVPs of the road. As we move along, we can feel the speaker's frustration building up, almost like when the Wi-Fi drops right before your favorite show's climax. The series of sounds could be them seeking attention, or perhaps they just really need to vent. After all, who doesn't enjoy a good rant? It emphasizes how our emotions can really shape our experiences, especially when we're navigating life's little bumps. Now let's talk about food. And boy, does the video take a delicious turn. The highlight here? Pupusas. It's a cultural specialty that makes your taste buds sing like they're at a concert. It's hard to resist because, let's face it, who wouldn't want to indulge in something warm and cheesy instead of just settling for a boring old slice of Pizza Hut? It's a culinary face-off. And speaking of deliciousness, the video encourages you to jump into the comments, making it a vibrant discussion. Engaging with the audience is like inviting everyone over for Taco Tuesday. Everyone has a voice and a favorite topping. It builds a cozy little community where food lovers unite, sharing secrets like the great family recipes passed down through generations. Finally, let's soak in the atmosphere filled with mouth-watering options: hamburgers, hot dogs, and a smorgasbord of choices. It feels like every corner you turn is a new adventure on a culinary quest. This delightful mix adds to a diverse food experience that brings families together, proving once again that nothing strengthens family bonds quite like sharing a plate of something scrumptious. Let's talk about the magical world of interactive elements in videos. Yes, those little buttons and cues that can make your video feel like a fun carnival ride instead of a snooze fest. When sprinkled strategically, these elements can turn viewers into engaged fans faster than you can say popcorn and soda. Now, picture this: a bright red button. It's like a traffic light, but instead of stopping cars, it's directing viewers to engage, engage, engage. Visual cues like this are crucial. They can guide your audience's behavior better than a GPS on a family road trip, minus the yelling and "Are we there yet?" questions. Moreover, when you encourage your audience to take action right away, you could see your conversion rate skyrocket, like a rocket-powered soccer ball during a neighborhood game. The clever use of eye-catching buttons can play a pivotal role in nudging those viewers to make decisions. So, remember folks, a well-placed button can be the cherry on top of your digital content sundae.